We're going to start by showing off the moves. So, for starters, we have Arrow Knockback at 0 Mastery, which is really simple. You just use or conjures a controllable arrow which knocks opponents in its path. So you can control this actually, but it's kind of hard to aim, so usually I jump before I use this. So for starters, I'm just going to jump, control this, boom, shoot out an arrow, hit your guy, and it's just like that, really easy. So yeah. Then after that, we've got Arrow Flight. I'm just going to get rid of this guy before he causes trouble for me. After that, we've got Arrow Flight. The user conjures an arrow and utilizes it as a temporary mode of transportation. Now, this is a completely improvised move. Obviously, he could have done this, I feel like. With the way he was using arrows, he probably just could have put the arrow underneath him. Because the way this works is you just have an arrow underneath you and use it to fly around for a set amount of time. You do a flip, and that is like the indication that your arrow is about to run out. Because after you do the flip, I'd say about 10 seconds, and then it goes out. Anyway, after that, we've got Piercing Arrow. The user conjures an arrow that has a short-range pull, which impales the opponent. Technically, I guess? So basically what you do is you do this little ha-pa, and it brings an arrow, which then you punch the guy. So, I mean, yeah, there is an arrow impalement there. But, no, they're right, I guess. Fair enough. Yeah, you send out a little wave and then the arrow impales the opponent because, again, they got the eyes on the hands. And after that is Koketsu Arrow. User releases a short-range arrow that deals damage continuously each turn. This is what he used against Tanjiro, and this is a really strong one, but it's really annoying for people who are playing with. I noticed that arrow is not good for simultaneous play. It does all that, and it brings them around rapidly. It's really annoying and hard to keep up with. After that, we got Arrow Spikes, which is a 10% drop from Yahaba. Basically, the user conjures arrows from the floor in the direction the mouse is pointing. So see that guy at the end? Waboom. And arrows come up from the bottom. This is Yahaba's strongest move. So normal throw is, guess what? Temari Blood Demon Art is essentially just, making balls and then throwing them. And guess what normal throw is? I summon a Temari ball, and I throw it. And it hits him, and it hurts a lot. And that's your free move. And then after that, we've got Double Throw at 11 Mastery, which, guess what? Instead of throwing one ball, I throw 2 balls. Wow. That's crazy. You'll also notice that the balls are, like, ricocheting back to me. So I got that going on, too. But, yeah. They also do Stun, which is awesome. Temari really needs it, dude. Temari is... I've seen a lot of people say Temari is bad, which, after using it for so long, I would probably agree. I got used to it, but... out of the other choices, it's probably the worst. Then after that, we've got Power Kick, which guess what? Instead of throwing the Temari ball, I kick it. Yep. Yeah, we're kind of mixing it up, I know. A little bit bonkers if I say so myself. Honestly, why would I throw a Temari ball if I can just kick the darn thing? And that is coming in at a solid 23 Mastery. 4 arms is the move that comes in at 30 Mastery. And the user gains 6 arms, gaining and boosting the skill's overall damage output. This will actually increase your HP. I think it increases your stamina, but we're going to find out anyway. Yeah, it increases my stamina too. And we'll get this cool idol, and we'll also change our M1s and M2s. We get different combos and whatnot, so I'll try to do that right now. Ba, 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 ba. Slam. And ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. That's actually not a barrage, guess what? It actually only hits once here. Let me try again. But, yep, it looks like a barrage, but it's not. That last hit actually does hit. I'm just bad. Let me try again. Yeah. And then bang. See, that's what it is. Anyway, it also runs out, unlike Sasamaru, who... Sasamaru gets it forever. It will run out eventually. By, like, around here, I'd say it runs out, so... Am I gonna let it run out? I'm not. We're gonna... Okay, well, it ran out, actually. I was underestimating it, but... You saw there, we got 2 other moves. Triple Throw and, what was it, Temari Meteor. Triple Throw's at 37 Mastery. We'll go over that move next after I get my cooldown off. But basically, the user jumps in the air and throws 3 Temari balls down at the ground. Again, don't know why Temari is not getting descriptions. This is weird. But yeah, Triple Throw. Description not available. I jump in the air and throw 3 balls down. Bang, bang, bang. So yeah, it's literally just Triple Throw. It is called Triple Throw, yeah. And then after I got Temari Meteor, which is a 10% drop from Sasamaru, and is 48 Mastery. The user bounce the ball off the ground, forcing it to rise so high that it become a meteor. No, it says it becomes. Okay, good. So yeah, it does this. It does a little reticle. You can kind of aim it if you want to, but I usually just do them all in one place and does a lot of damage. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, there's the Temari Demon Art Blood Showcase. Today we'll be showcasing the Blood Demon Art. So the first move is the Blood Shot, which, okay, this has a description. Okay, I'm not used to that because we did the Temari art and it didn't have a description. So, a move that detonates where you aim it. So we just do this and it go boom. Just like that. Does 15 damage, nothing else. Very nice. And after that is Explosive Choke Slam, which I believe is at 20, yeah. It's a really big jump, so you're going to be using Bloodshot for the most part, but it's hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, honestly. It was really tough. It's got a long cooldown. I'm going to do an up combo, actually. Explosive Choke Slam drives him into the ground like that. User grabs the target's throat, slams him on the floor with an explosion on impact. Yeah, that is what happened. Good job. And then we got Explosive Burst, which is at 25, so it goes down a little bit, which is good. And this is like a description not available. Never mind. I'll shut up. But it's the thing that the Nezuko NPC uses a lot, where you just dash and then explode on them. But it's a hold, right? So when you let go is when the explosion will happen. So we'll hold this and then go boom like that. Mostly you want to let go beforehand. As you see, it does cause NPCs to go on fire, as compared to like insect breathing, where it's really weird with the poisoning, because I think only one move did that, but to be fair, I'm pretty sure only this move does that as well with the fire, but we have cool stuff otherwise. So anyway, that's at 30. Then after that at 37, we will get the Explosive Landmines. The user dash, that's a lie. User dashes forward, placing both fists on torso. Both fists on the target's torso to launch a devastating explosion in a forward direction. Wait. Oh, what? I'm so confused. I thought that they switched this with that, but I guess that's just what Explosive Landmine is. It's completely wrong. When you do Explosive Landmine, they'll just put a ton of landmines out, and if they walk on one, they explode. And as you see, if I press V again, I'll detonate it on myself. After that is going to be the one that I thought was weird. It's going to be Explosive Blood Slashes. The user unleashes a fury of slash attacks with a kick combo. Alright, sure. Whatever. I'm not going to get scared. Do this and wah 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 wah. I don't really think I saw any kicks in there, but it goes really fast, so who am I to judge? And then last but not least, a 10% drop from Nezuko, and at level 45, Blood Slashes with a 37 is Blood Burst, which is user executes a sequence of slashes covering the target in blood that can be detonated. Also a lie, or maybe it's not actually, you know what? I haven't tried, let's see. Nope, it is a lie, I was right, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I've tried it, but whatever. And as you see, if I press N again, they go boom, just like that. And it does increase fire. Okay, cool. Today, we'll be showcasing the Speed Demon Art, or the Reaper Demon Art. I usually just call it Speed. It's kind of bad, I'm going to be honest. But we're going to be showcasing it today. So, first of all, we've got... I'm in the second map, because the Slasher Demon in the second map is always spawned, so it's going to be faster to show it off. The first move is going to be Reap of Despair, which is, okay, it has a description. User performs 2 100 arc slashes after drawing a curved Cursed Scythe blade from his arm. And this one's kind of hard to hit. This is free, no mastery required. But basically, perfect like me. I have to show it again later. Do you know what you've done to me? You made me look like a fool. And I just, like that, and it stuns them for a little bit. So it's pretty useful. But after that is a not useful move, which I need to figure out the mastery for. I usually take a guess and say it's 11 since it's the first type of demon art, and it's 15. Alright, well, this move is useless. I wish it wasn't evasive, but the user moves at bewildering speeds, leaving behind blue teleportation after images. It's called Sonadio. Now, I don't remember who the Reaper demon art user is. He's got an anime-like image, so I'm assuming he was in the anime, but I don't remember him. Basically what it does, you see how this guy's target on me? Not anymore. See you later, dude. And you can hold this down, it drains your stamina, or apparently it doesn't, and okay, wow, I completely had that wrong. Blazing Amputation. The user strikes the earth vertically with 2 curving Cursed Scythe blades conjured from both of his arms. This is, let's see, 23 mastery. So this is a really good move. I like this one a lot, much more useful than the Reap of Despair. Boom. Oh wow, that does a lot more damage than I remember. Okay, maybe I am getting stronger. Yeah, the Reap of Despair is really hard to hit and get mastery off of, and then your second move being an evasive type thing that, by the way, if these guys combo me, and I'm mashing X. You hear that? Yeah, not invasive. Really annoying. And then we've got actually another good move right here, quick tackle. The user dashes blindingly fast at the opponent, knocking them back, as I started multiple times saying that, with 35 mastery. This move is really good, because we do a quick little tackle after that. And you probably can have seen multiple times this little like thing I'm doing right here. I'll go over that at the end. So we like do this, boom, little combo, going forward a little bit, bang, resume the combo, just like that. Super useful, go ahead, do this, bang, bang. And when you do this, boom, another range move. Go up to them with this, bang, 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 bang. Mess up the combo with an air combo, because then they get launched away a little bit. Never mind, only goes on bosses. Boom, bang, dead. That's why quick tackle is really good. And then after that, the final one, we got speed rush. User rushes, destroying everything in its path at 45 mastery, 10% drop chance from slasher. So this one is kind of whatever, I'm gonna be honest. When I first got this, I was like, what? I just run fast, but then I used it against this guy, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, this is, alright, sure. And yeah, I just kind of ran over everyone. Honestly, it felt pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I just, yeah, you know, just ran over everybody. And I was like, no, what? Sure. All these guys, you know, teaming on you, whatever. You just run over them. I was like, yeah, okay, I feel the power. It was a little bit awesome. Just a tidbit though, because as you see, that damage was like what, 6? Wasn't exactly my strongest move, but it got them off of me. But unfortunately, it doesn't work against guys like Akaza or you know, strong guys, but. Still felt really nice, and obviously, again, you can use it for movement and just, you know, running. Yeah, there's everything Speed has. Today, we'll be showcasing the Akaza Blood Demon Art Shockwave. You get it from doing the Demon Art spin as normal, Blood Demon Art spin, and yeah, it's easy to get. There's no training method as normal. You just do the spin. This one is a little bit different. It's not the last one, which I was expecting it to be, because it's like the wow, whoa, crazy, the one you want the most probably. I don't like it. I don't really like it. It's whatever for me. So for starters, you get air type at mastery 0, which is just a single projectile for some reason. I don't know why. This is probably the one like jump in the air projectile I was expecting you to have multiple of, because like when he uses it in the show, he usually at least fires like 4 of them. I don't know. But yeah, I was expecting you to shoot multiple. No, you just shoot 1. And you could just kind of sit here in the air. So yeah, boom. It stuns, which is kind of cool, I guess. But you only shoot 1. So getting mastery is really hard, especially considering that we need 23 for our next move, which is chaotic type. Which basically, I'm going to need these guys to cooperate. Hold X and you do a rapid punch barrage, like so. Just like that. That's what chaotic type is. It is also a kind of whatever move. To be fair, with lightning breathing as a slayer, barrage moves are really good. As a demon, I'm not feeling it. Anyway, after that, we've got Crown Splitter, which is at, what, 37, that's right, oh boy. 37, you get Crown Splitter, right? This is pretty good, I like this one, boom, 63 damage. That I like, that's good. Big damage. When I'm a demon, I like doing big damage. After that, we get the Explosive Flurry, which is at, if I can actually check it, Explosive Flurry is at 39. See, that's good. That's only 2 mastery levels. We get Explosive Flurry. So I'm going to hit him away real quick. This is like a dashing run-up. Barrage, of course, naturally. That does 14 barrage damage, though. That's much better than what chaotic type has to offer with 6 DPS. 14 DPS, good. 6 DPS, stinky. No, I like the big numbers. Big numbers are something content creators strive for. We like big numbers where we come from, okay? Big numbers, good. Small numbers, bad. And then after that is Flashing Willow, which is a jump up dive. The Akaza NPC adores this move. He can't get enough of it. It makes me cry. Akaza I can solo so easily, even on my demon. That is until he starts spamming this shiny little toy, which does a slam down and then explosive AoE. 41 damage on me, but oh my god, I can't. It's so annoying. Anyway, after that, we actually are not going to go over Annihilation type, because Akaza Shockwave Blood Demon Art gets something cool, right? Watch this. If I hold block and press Q, I get that. See that? That's cool, right? Basically what I can use this for is if I got 50 mastery, I can use the compass needle, which basically just gives me iframes for like 1 combo. Yeah, it's the length of a single M1 combo, and then it has a pretty long cooldown, which I wish I could look at cooler. Hold on. You go away. I need to do something. Get out of here. Hey, get out of here. So I'm going to get rid of him, and then I'm going to go over here, and we're going to look at it better. So we do the compass needle, which is what I'm calling it, because I don't think the Trello has an actual name for it. Because obviously I can't look at a name for it, because clearly when I hold block, you don't see a name for this. It just says Q, and Q is not the name of compass needle. So we're gonna do this, compass needle. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say it's a 15-second cooldown to use it again. And it lasts for essentially one M1 combo, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, 5 seconds to use an M1 combo, but that's depending on how fast you actually click. You run at them with 2 fists imbued with the power of the Shockwave and do a big damage. Wabam, cutscene. 145 damage for me. I think it does like 200 for the Yakuza NPC, so that's just fantastic. Today we'll be showcasing the Swamp Demon art, which came in really late considering it was the first demon that Tanjiro fought with a Blood Demon art, which, hey, by the way, can we add Kill Guy and Rui's Blood Demon art, please? Primarily Kill Guy. I really like his Blood Demon art. It's really cool. Drums, you know? In order to get it, you just spin. There's no training required. You're a demon. You're goated with the sauce. Muzan said, hey, listen, I need more ranks. You drink this. And you know, you said, blood. I always like the taste of blood. Anyway, the first move you start off with is Swamp Puddle, which is really, really, really bad. Because I just kind of disappear. And I do damage if they're in my puddle. And then if I get out of the puddle, they get an M1 combo on me like 90% of the time. It's a really bad move. However, I have come to appreciate the move because it is kind of useful if you're in dungeons. And I also just got perfect block, which is very embarrassing, I know. The user sinks into the floor, which can be used for traveling and also for damaging anything that touches it. Still pretty useless, but for dungeons, it might be useful to you, I don't know. Personally, between Swamp and Reaper, which also has a move for dodging and whatnot, I would probably go with Swamp because it has more damaging moves compared to Reaper and is just generally better than Reaper. Anyway, after that, at 17 Mastery, it's a big jump. You get Traveling Claw. The user jumps into a pool of water. Wait, water? Not swamp? What is this? Not a marsh? And shoots out in an uppercut motion where the mouse is aiming. It's basically like a waterfall basin, I'm pretty sure, but no, it's not. No, because it comes out of the ground. It's actually different. So we vanish into the ground and jump up. It does good damage. It's a big improvement from Swamp Puddle, and we will gladly take it because let me tell you, it's not like those other demon arts we've gone over where the improvement is not nearly as good. It's a lot better than the other things we've had to deal with because this, compared to Traveling Claws, is not good. Also, you can kind of like leave instead if you don't want the damage, which you really don't want the damage like 90% of the time. I'm going to be honest, that 0.5, that's not worth it. It really isn't. That at 35 Mastery, another big jump that honestly isn't worth it. You got Swamp Eject, which is my favorite move. User goes into a swamp puddle, notice that, swamp puddle, not water, which he can then catapult himself. You're assuming I'm a he, what is this? He can catapult himself from the puddle, it stuns the opponent. Basically, this one is the waterfall basin one where we jump up and then slay them down. You also notice that if I'm charging it up, they will not notice me. So you also have another version of invisibility. Whereas that one I kind of T-pose, the Traveling Claws, I kind of T-pose wherever I'm standing, so they can still see me. So Swamp is kind of like a stealth type thing, if you're into that, I guess. I don't know. At 40 Mastery, we will get the Swamp Trap. The Summon a User. Summon a Swamp, not a user. You don't summon people. Summon a Swamp at your cursor, stunning enemies caught in the trap. So basically, I can just stuck him like this, and then I can do whatever I want, or I can just leave him there and be a little bit toxic, maybe regenerate, I don't know. If I'm a Komodo, that is. I don't know, do you guys have Komodo? Komodo perks. So yeah, I can just stick him there. He'll get out on his own eventually. What's really annoying about the Swamp Trap is, you know when you have the Q dodge or whatever, that doesn't like load it up. So they can be stuck there unless I do something. So I can just sit there and wait for my cooldowns to come back, which is super annoying. And then after that, at 50 Mastery, is Self-Replication. The user spawns 2 puddles left and right of them. Left and right of himself. Him? Oh my god, assuming I'm a man, and makes duplicates of himself that can fight. So basically, these two are actually a great explanation for this. If I can separate them with Swamp Eject, that'd be great. Go away! Separate! Come on, guys. I know that you guys are probably lovers or something. Here, I know what to do. That was the wrong combo. I messed it up, I don't know. There you go. Yeah, one of you hits me, and you know, whatever, I'll just do it. There you go. You summon 2 guys, and they run up, and they hit them, and it does big damage. It's probably the best move Swamp has. It's very good. And then lastly, at 60 Master and a 10% drop from Swampy. His name is Swampy. I know, it's kind of weird. We avoided copyright hard, but I will say that in the anime, his actual real name, and you can definitely quote me on this, his real name, I'm being 100% serious when I say this, and this happens a lot in Demon Slayer. Alright? You just have to trust me on this, okay? His name is just Swamp Demon. It is just Swamp Demon. You have to trust me. It is just Swamp Demon. You can go in the wiki, you can look it up. His name is purely Swamp Demon. So them naming him Swampy is giving him more justice than the anime. So a 10% drop from Swampy and 60 Master will give you Swamp Domain, where the user spawns 2 puddle and makes duplicates. Okay, so this doesn't have a description, but it's good. You just trap them in your little thing. It does 11 damage. It's not a hold move, it just does that. It's kind of good, I guess. Today we'll be showcasing the Dream Blood Demon art, where I haven't played in a long time and may or may not have forgotten how to play. But that's okay, because I'm good at the game and will totally remember to play. So, in order to get the Dream Blood Demon art, you just spin for it. It's really easy. My first move is Hypnosis, which that is costing no mastery as it normally does. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw this at him. Boom. And I'll put him to sleep. It won't actually stun, it puts him to sleep. It's really important to know that they actually go to sleep when you use this move, because there's another move that I have that is specific for sleep. Hypnosis is the user raises his right hand, instantly forces the target into a deep sleep. Specifically sleep. Remember that. Let's see. Next up we have, if I can actually check it, because this person's coming after me. We have at 16 mastery, we get the Melodic Whisper, which I believe I jump up and then I shoot little projectiles. I'm not sure. Let me see. Huh. Yep. Oh, it's actually just shooting projectiles. Okay. The user hurls 3 auto-tracking Whisper projectiles as opponent. That is a fat lie. They are not auto-tracking. If they're auto-tracking, they would do that normally, but they don't. So that's wrong. An Echoing Whisper is really bad. That's 26 mastery. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit him away. Use Echoing Whisper, and it goes there, and I press C again to detonate it, and that's what it does. It's really bad. I don't like it. Anyway, this, right? See this? If those were auto-tracking, they would have slightly curved. That's what I'm saying with that. Echoing Whisper. User creates a warped singularity in front of the opponent, which if the opponent is in range of the blast, they'll be forced to sleep. Isn't that useful? It's not. And we got the Piercing Flesh, which is at 38 mastery. User summons flesh from the ground in the shape of a tentacle, which then stabs the opponent, bringing them up in the air and slamming them back down. This does not stab the opponent. It's just a tentacle that just kind of grabs them like this and then throws them. Doesn't stab them. That's weird. Yeah, Piercing Flesh is probably your best move, I would say. I use that one the most. It is definitely the strongest, and also the strongest one that Enmei NPC will use. And finally, after that, we got Spiritual Core, which this one is the user activates quick time events when the opponent is asleep, which is why I was saying it's important when everyone is asleep. This is at 40 master. Okay, G, H, L, boom, that's what it does. See how annoying that is? It's so useless. I hate that move. It's so bad. I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, Spiritual Core is awful. It's the worst move he has. Then at 54 was at 59. 59 mastery, you got Flesh Monster, which is also a really bad move. User raises their hand to summon a giant flesh monster with eyes everywhere that will rise into a barrage of fists in the ground with both of his hands. This move is also really bad. So here, bring him over here, and then I gotta time this, and boom, 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 boom. It does a 3-ish punches, whatever, and it's really, I don't know, man. The move stinks. Our first move is free. We get Wintry Icicles, which has the user just rain down icicles on their target. So we're kind of just gonna go away, because these are kind of hard to hit, right? So I'm gonna put these in front. He throws down 3, and that's really all he does right there. I need 1 for this, because I'm perfect. My next move is a counter. It's called Cold White Princess, or Princesses. I don't know. There's 2 of them, right? And this is arguably the best counter in the game. Because watch this. Hold up my fan, right? Grab them, and these lovely ladies come out and freeze buddy, and I just get a free combo after that, which is really good. Because this counter, I think, just stays out for as long as I want it to. So, that's fun. It is at level 20, no, yeah, 25. So that's also really good. And we have Baron hanging, Baron hanging, we're gonna call it Glacier, which is where I just kind of throw it a snowflake thing. Yep, that move is really good. That one's at 35. And then I have Freezing Cloud, which is another really good move where I kind of just slip and slide around and then grab my enemy and slam them down. And then I have Lotus Vine, which is where I take out a Freezing Vine and slam it down on my enemies and freeze them at Mastery 47. Oh! And they get trapped in that little ball and they get shot out. And it's pretty good. And then finally, we have Bodhisattva, which is 57 and a 10% drop from Doma. I don't know, but we're going to find out because we're fighting Doma 3 times today. Yep, that's right. Doma 3 times. It's a boss that spawns 15 minutes 3 times. Isn't that going to be fun? And breathe down the ice and then boom. It's basically an ice Buddha. So yeah, that's the entire ice move set.